Hello, this is Munny from Mun Felt Art. I hope you can all hear me all right. So thanks for joining me this afternoon. I got some lovely feedback on my last video and lots of new followers, so thank you very much. If I can inspire anyone to do some felting while we're in lockdown, I'll be very happy. I'm certainly finding it very therapeutic just to switch off from the news and just make a little something. So in today's video, I want to teach you how to make a little brooch. So I'm actually wearing one that I made earlier. You might think brooches are a bit old-fashioned. Your granny might used to wear one, and you might think, well, what's the point of, making them today? Actually, I'm all for brooches. I think they are a really cute, fun accessory, and they can really help to incorporate different colours together in an outfit. So here are some that I've made before, and you can just go mad with all the colours. You can just choose a single colour, or you can just mesh up loads of different colours together. So I really like them. If you really don't want to make brooches, at the end of this video I'll tell you some other uses, because ultimately what we're making here is just a shape, okay? And you can do various things with the things that you make. So today's inspiration for my brooch has actually come from my earrings. So these are Maasai tribe earrings. I got them from Continent Clothing in Harris Arcade in Reading, which is, if you've never been, it's just an amazing little shop. Sadly closed now, as is everything else, but it's just a little treasure trove of African things, and I love it. So let me just tell you all the different equipment that you're going to need. So you're going to need a felting mat and some needles. I spoke about these needles in my last video. So this is a 38 gauge star needle, which is really good, a good all-rounder for felting. And I've also got a 40 gauge spiral needle, which is finer than the 38. Remember, the higher the number, the finer the needle. So this is going to be good right at the end for me to really get any little loose fibres in. And I've also got a selection of wool. Okay, so I just went into my little plastic tubs full of wool, and I used these and I just matched up the colours. Okay, the other thing you're going to need, and this is my little secret here, is cookie cutters. All right, I got this cute little kit from Amazon, which has just been amazing for brooch making, because it comes with all these different flower shapes. It's even got leaves. Okay, so allows me to make things like this. But go and raid your baking cupboard and see what you can find. I mean, I've got all kinds of shapes here. There's stars, hearts. I've even got some like with angels. You can get some for kids. So I've got one which is like a little toy car, for instance. So you can basically felt any shape you like, and you can use a cookie cutter just to help you with the process. So don't think that you're not terribly artistic or you're never going to get the shape right, because you can use tools to actually help you. Okay. And the other thing you're going to need, if indeed you do want to make a brooch ultimately, is brooch backs. And I got these from the makers, and they are absolutely brilliant. You don't need to sew them on. They're like little safety pins. But anyway, I'll show you how they work at the end. So the other thing I want to just mention is this lovely wool that I've got. This is from Claire's Crafts Online, and this is DHG wool, which is Dye House Gallery. So this wool is from New Zealand, and it's dyed in Italy, but they do a lovely, lovely range of colours and lovely short fibres, which are great for needle felting. So to make a brooch, you need to just start breaking off bits of wool. Okay, I'm just going to choose a cookie cutter. I'm actually going to use a big one here. Yeah. So break off bits of wool. And you want to pick quite a generous amount, okay? Don't scrimp, because otherwise you will end up with quite a flat looking brooch, and you actually want it to be quite chunky. Okay, so get your wool and just tease out the fibres and just start to mesh it together. And then press them into your cookie cutter. And really try and get into the corners of your cookie cutter, because there's a tendency for the wool to kind of just gather in the middle and not go into the sides. And if you do that, you'll end up with just very, I mean, this is actually fine, but you know, you can end up with very weak ends, and that's what you don't want. Okay, so with your needle, I'm going to start with my 38 gauge needle. I'm just going to start the felting process. And I personally just love this little noise. It's just very satisfying. So you just start pressing the wool in. Okay, and use your needle to gather up the wool from the sides and get it into the cookie cutter. The needles are quite delicate, so right at the end they are very thin. Okay, so can you see? So you don't want to jab that into the side of the cookie cutter because it can break, so just bear that in mind. I'm hoping that people can see me here. If you want to give me a thumbs up or something. I see that Lakshmi, my Auntie Lakshmi, is watching, so thanks for joining me. I hope you're okay. Okay, really make sure you go into all the corners of the cookie cutter. This wool is so lovely to work with. While I'm doing this, actually, let me tell you about some of the other things that you can do once you make a shape. So if you don't want to use this for a brooch, just think what else you can do with these. So here are some I've made earlier. Oh, we have somebody from Spain. Hello, Sylvia from Spain. So this is from a little cookie cutter. You can see it's a star. I've also made some lovely hearts. So you can do anything with these shapes, okay? You can, if you're into card making, you could actually use them to attach onto cardboard to make a lovely card for someone. One thing I love to do with my hearts and my stars is to actually get some essential oil. If anyone's come to my classes in Hobbycraft, you'll see that I always give my students a little gift just for coming along, and I'll often ask them what kind of scent they like, and I will put a few drops of essential oil. Hello Steve, hello Claire, lovely Claire Vines, hello. And I will just put a few drops of essential oil onto my little heart. and it smells amazing. These doTERRA oils are really fantastic. And what you can do with these, we can put it anywhere. You can put it in your car, not that anyone's driving much these days, but you could put it in your car to make it smell nice. You could put it in your clothes drawers. You could put lavender on. This is lavender. You could put that next to your bed and it'll actually help you to sleep, for instance. What else can you do? You can get an awl. This is a little awl. I just love saying that word. And you can make a hole inside. See, you can make a little hole, put some string through it, and you could actually hang it up then like a little mobile. So I don't want you to think, oh, she's teaching brooches and I don't want to wear a brooch. The whole point of this is you're actually creating something, and you can do what you want with whatever you make. Okay, that's what I love about needle felting. There's no hard and fast rules to it. You can just mix up your colours. You can make whatever you want with it. It's just, the whole point of it is that it gives you time just to switch off. And now more than ever, don't we all just need to switch off from the news? Because I don't know how you're finding it, but I'm getting quite scared. I think yesterday for the first time I was actually quite scared watching the news, especially when I heard that things had become bad in China again. And I don't know, when I heard that things were better in China, I thought maybe there's hope for the rest of us. But do you know what? I really don't know right now. If I try and think about it too much, it just becomes too overwhelming. So crafting for me is just my escape really from reality. So anyway, let's forget about the news because that's not why we're here. So can you see this is all starting to come together? And don't be afraid to pick your project up and just give it a feel. Oh, hello, my brother's watching again. Sajith, hello. Just feel it. And what you want is for it to feel quite solid, okay? You don't want, feel to see whether some areas feel more thin than others. And if that's the case, just get a bit more wool and just add it. That's not a problem. Okay. So just keep going. Take your time with this, okay? It's not a race. Just take your time, and the more you felt, the more solid your shape will be. Hello to Radha. Hi, thanks for joining me. I hope everybody is well. It is nice to see you all on here. Okay, and can you see, I mean, I've only been on for a few minutes, but already I can feel that this brooch is taking shape. Okay, and you notice I keep turning it round, okay, so you want to do both sides. Just watch your fingers. What I will show you quickly, don't know if you watched my video the other day, but I did talk to you about different tools that you can use for felting. So this one I said was a good one for children. This is by Clover. And the reason it's really good is because the needles are all protected in this plastic here. So you can use this for felting, and it'll just allow you to keep your hands away from your project. Okay, and this is my other Clover tool, this one which I said was more lethal. Again, this is very satisfying to use. Yeah, I notice when people come to my classes, I can often tell what kind of mood they're in when they come in. So some people come in and they are really like this, and I say to them, you know, are you feeling a bit tense at the moment? Because it really does show in how you're felting. The thing with felting is there is really no need to really get in there and felt, because actually it's a bit of a waste of time and effort because the barbs on the needle are actually just a few millimeters in, so you really just need to just very lightly go in. Hello Aditi and hello Sue, I'm glad I made you laugh there. But saying that, it is very good for stress relief. And if you do want to, if someone has made you cross and you want to think about them while you're doing this, then go ahead. We won't tell. So, I've nearly come to the end. I can feel now this is really quite solid. Oh, hello Rav, and glad you like the earrings. I don't know if you've ever been to Continent Clothing. I sometimes call it Incontinent Clothing. Affectionately, of course. It is a lovely, lovely shop. So, felt away. And then once you feel like, see, as you turn this over, I'm noticing the fibres aren't really sticking anymore. Hello, Caroline. Hello there. Notice the fibres aren't really sticking, and that's telling me that actually I am nearly done. So what I'm going to do is take the brooch out of the cookie cutter. Okay, I'm going to take it out. And can you see that is a nice solid shape? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my 40 gauge needle, and I'm just going to tidy the little ends up. Okay, if there's any little fibres that are a little bit loose or flying away, you can just prod them in, and you can actually put it flat, and don't be afraid to use your fingers. Bring your fibres in and secure them. And here you are. Here you have a 3D shape. Okay, and I can go even further with this now. If I wanted to, I could make a little centre for my flower. So I can pick out a bit more wool. I can just roll up a little ball, pop it in the middle, and I can just felt that in. Best not to felt it right in the middle because you don't want to squash it. Just go gently around the outside. I just thought of something else actually. One of my friends, I think it might have been Claire Vines, and if it was you, Claire, please please do post another link, because I saw something about making a heart for people in care homes, and I wasn't sure if that was in the UK or if it was in the States, so please do let me know. But I think it was something like make a little heart for somebody in a care home and send it to them, which I thought was a lovely thing to do. And certainly, I mean, you could just make one for your loved ones, you know, if you're not in physical contact with them, you could make them a little gift and just post it to them. You could put some essential oil on. If you use a good quality one, I'm sure the scent will last. So here you go, I've just made a little centre now. So to attach the brooch, I'm just going to show you these amazing little brooch backs. So I got these from the makers with 2 S's on the end. And they do these cute little brooch backs. Can you see? They're like safety pins, but they haven't got the thing, whatever you call it, on the end. So you can just pin like this, slide it around, and pin onto anything. Okay, very, very simple. There's no sewing involved with these. Okay, so there you are. There's a brooch that's done in, I mean, I don't know how long we've been on, but hardly any time at all, and I've made something, and it's allowed me just to switch off from doing anything else. certainly it's preventing me from eating and stuffing my face, which is what I seem to be doing a lot these days, as I'm sure a lot of people are. So what else can I tell you? I think I've gone through everything, really. You can, just a little reminder, don't scrimp on your wool. Make sure you use enough. If you don't, you will end up with something like this. Can you see how thin that is? Okay. And can you see how the fibres aren't really meshed together at all? So, I mean, you could wear that, but you wouldn't really want to, would you? So there, that is an example of the kind of brooch or shape you want to end up with. So I hope that was enjoyable for everybody. Thank you for watching. Any questions, please ask me. And also let me know what you would like me to make next time. Okay, bye for now.